Morning from day 2 on the East Coast Trail. I'm on Bear Cove Path, I think it is. I got going about 7 this morning, and looking forward to having a really good day. I think there's a lighthouse here in a kilometer or 2. Yeah, let's go. Power lines out here. And this is the lighthouse. That's boarded up. Broken windows. So I just had a snack and a foot soak, and I'm on my way. This was Water Cove. I'm not sure what these are. Kind of look like hops, but I kind of crushed one in my hand. They're real dry. Kind of has a sweet smell. Just finished the Bear Cove Point Path, 12 kilometers, and the community walk goes around that direction and around, I think I probably walking road all the way over to there that house is, and that's about 7 kilometers. So next section is pretty easy. I have a convenience store so I can go get some snacks and a drink. So right at the trailhead, basically, there was an RV and there were some people in there working, and I walked by and I heard them inside. I get about 50 feet past and I get a hey, and I turned around knowing that they were trying to help a hiker or whatever. So they, you want some tea? So I turned them down for tea, but went and chatted for a while, and then she ended up giving me a Charleston Chew. Kathy and Reg, super friendly folks, love the hikers. They had an off-grid place above where the trailhead actually started. They used, got up there with a 4-wheeler. They had the water spring. I got some water. Had a spring that they put in for the hikers. They used to have a logbook when they lived up there. rescued people, giving them showers. They lived there at the trailhead. They moved to St. John, but they love coming out here. And she's picking blueberries and blackberries and selling them to the other local elderly folks. Okay, I'm making my way down to the water because I saw some seals. I think 3 of them at least. So hopefully they stick around. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. 4 of them. 5, 6. So cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this place is incredible. Wow. Wow. That's what I was on top of just now. Holy cow, that's amazing. Alright, this is the 3rd path. I'm still not seeing any other hikers. Not a single hiker. Alright, so I'm not the only person out here. I just ran into a couple from Germany. It's on a 2-week vacation. They're just doing the day hike out to the arch and back. And they were nice to talk to. I think they were surprised that I was hiking the whole thing. So I've been asked quite a few times about my sandals, and people couldn't believe I didn't have a pair of boots in my backpack. I kind of expected that, of course. get that wherever I go. One guy thought I was joking and asked again before I left. So, let's see here. It's 5:50. I'm kind of moving slowly all day long. I've done 15 miles so far. The arch should be pretty close. And then there's a camping spot a little bit beyond that. So I'm just gonna keep on moseying. But it's pretty cool that I can take my time, talk to locals, keep a slow, nice, leisurely pace, check out all the viewpoints, and still do 18s. Well, isn't this fantastic? I don't know what it looks like on that camera, probably pretty far away, but it is right in front of me and pretty big and just so impressive. Super cool. This is Barry's Head Arch. All right, well that was cool. And now I'm not really sure how much further until camp, but I don't think it's more than a few kilometers. So sun's getting a little bit low in the sky. So I'm ready to get to camp. I've already made my dinner. I cold soaked some beans and rice. And I've got a little pack of chicken stuff that I'll add to it. Some hot sauce. Yeah, I'll check in later. All right, so I got into camp about, 15 minutes ago, and I sat down here just like this. I haven't even taken my backpack off. Called my wife, and yeah, I think I hiked about 16, I think it was 16 and a half miles today. Tomorrow I've got about 11 kilometers to get off this path. And then the next community I walk through, and the next path is closed, so I have to walk a longer road walk before I get to the next one. And tomorrow is a resupply as well. So tomorrow I may not film a whole lot. I guess we'll just have to see.